everybody. Welcome. I'm Rachel Jones, the Joyful Space Specialist and author of Minimalism.com. Today, I want to talk to you about how to navigate gifts and talk to family members who overgift. I know this is common. Lots of people have this issue. And I remember when my older ones were little, the amount of gifts we got was really overwhelming, and it took a lot of the joy away from the holidays. So I wanted to talk about that today. First off, start the conversation with your family members. I like to start difficult conversations like this with, I have some fear in telling you this, but I need to share what's on my heart. And just talk to them. Talk to them about your desires to simplify your home, what you're trying to accomplish, the benefits that you've seen with your children and limiting things that they have. And, so many kids get overwhelmed with the amount of choices that they have. So when we eliminate all their excess and just keep those toys that they really enjoy, they get so much more out of those toys, out of their playtime, out of being in their room, and cleaning up isn't as overwhelming. Go over all of that. Talk to them about what you really want in your home and why you're asking to limit the gifts to some extent. Grandparents might be able to pay for music lessons, dance lessons, sports fees, all kinds of things like that, or even activities of taking the kids to a baseball game or to the zoo or to a museum. Something that the kids can do with the other family member is so special to kids. But if they want to gift your family a membership to the zoo for the year, it would get so much use. So you can talk to them about activities instead of physical things. Some grandparents may even ask for wish lists, and that makes life a little bit easier. That gives you an opportunity to provide suggestions about things that your children need or enjoy beyond the holiday. You can request joint gifts where everyone puts all of their money into a pot to get the child something, and this could be, something big that you normally wouldn't purchase just on your own. It might be like a play structure, set of skis, something that they've really been wanting, and that the whole family could chip in and give that to the child. Depending on your relationship with the gift givers, you can limit the gifts. Let them know that there's just simply no room for toys, so each grandparent can give one item. And I know that seems harsh, but I have a story for this. So a friend of mine, they each came from split families. So they had 4 sets of grandparents, and each grandparent wants to just spoil the child. But they lived in a house that was 800 square foot. So it was really small, and there just wasn't room for it. From the beginning, when they first had their child, they said, okay, we can't handle a huge influx of gifts, just bring one. Every grandparent can bring one item. And this can be hard. It can be hard for the grandparents because so many people don't want to be told how to express their love, because that's what gifts are. But you can be firm. This is your home, and if you want to make that a boundary in your home, that's okay. You have complete permission. It's completely acceptable to do that. If their love language is gifts, they may take offense if you try to limit what they give or how they give. And in this case, it's really great if you give them the 5 love language book and let them read it and say, I really want to discuss this with you. After they read it, you can talk about it. I know your love language is gifts. I would love to talk to you about the love languages in our family. This is what my son is. This is what our daughter is. Whatever. This is a way to bring up that conversation. Maybe the kids really aren't into physical things, but they want to spend time with their grandparent, or they really love a letter with all of the things that the grandparents loves about them. It could be a variety of things. Also understand that we can't change other people. We can talk to them, we can share with them, but in the end, gift givers, if they just won't stop giving, we can accept that and we can graciously accept the gifts. Please don't allow gifts to divide a family. If they want to keep giving, then just graciously accept and then pass them on. And if there's people on your Christmas list that you don't want to buy for, or maybe there's people that you don't live near each other, but you send gifts back and forth all the time. A lot of families will do that. You don't have to continue this. If you never talk to the person and you just send a gift each Christmas, then reevaluate that. Maybe ask them if instead of doing gifts this year, we can Skype. That would really mean a lot to me to be able to keep in touch. You can tell people, hey, we're changing the focus of our Christmas, and I'm determined not to be out shopping during my free time as I have in the past. I would prefer not to do any gift exchanges, but I would really love to meet you for coffee or set aside time for a phone call and we can catch up. Can we schedule something? It doesn't have to be right now. It doesn't have to be right in the middle of December. It can be anytime. You can schedule it for January, whatever works for you. Changing those gift exchanges can take years, and I know it's frustrating to think about that, but I want you to know that it's probably not going to happen overnight. So be prepared. If you start the conversation this year and talk to those family members, it's probably not going to be this year that they're going to limit the gifts. Starting that conversation is the important thing. The point of a gift is to express love and care for a person. So once that exchange is completed, the gift has served its purpose and you're free to do with it what you want. It's okay to let it go. If it's not something that you want in your home, don't feel guilty about letting it go and passing it on. If it comes up that the item is no longer in your possession, don't apologize. Just own your decision. Yes, although we appreciate what we were given, we simply have too much and we had to let some things go. For me, it'd be my kids. Like, yeah, mom made us give it away and then it looks really bad on me, but that's how they say it. Even though my kids were the ones that made the decision, they would say something like that. Not as much now that they're getting older, but the younger they were, they would do that. And I would just have to own it. Yep, I get rid of the rocking horse. And I was really happy when I finally got rid of that rocking horse. So this week, I am launching my Simplify the Holidays course, and you can find out all the information just by going to my website, nourishingminimalism.com, and I'll link to it in the video description. And I go over in that every aspect of the holidays, just like today, and talking about people who overgift and how to address that. So upon registering for the course, you'll receive 9 video lessons from me containing motivation, inspiration on how to simplify every area of the holidays, from traditions and talking to your family members about these changes that you're making. For each section of the course, I have a worksheet, the PDF printable to help you brainstorm and plan with your family. This is all about family decision making. It shouldn't just be you making the decision. You should sit down as a family and discuss all these things that you want to keep in your holidays or that you don't. And this is like expectations, budgets, menus, delegating, all of that. Plus, I have 3 weeks of menu plans, including grocery lists in there to really simplify the next couple months, and gift ideas and how to sort children's toys, because it comes up when we get an influx of toys, we need to let some things go. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.